Everyone, and welcome to Raina Mo's DIY and It Designs. And today we're going to be working on one of the decorations that I will be using outside the venue at my wedding. So if this little luminary looks like something that would interest you and you'd like to see me create, please continue watching. What we're going to do is start off with the vessel, which I purchased at IKEA, and I purchased several of these at IKEA in different sizes. This is the smallest one that I purchased, and so we're going to start off with this particular vessel. And you're going to need a brush, any kind. I'm using the sponge brush. You're going to need Mod Podge and glitter and any kind of embellishment that you want to use. I'm going to use this flexible rhinestone embellishment that I purchased off of Amazon. I hauled this for you guys so you've seen it before. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually take my Mod Podge and place it inside a little receptacle so that it'll make it easier for me to work with. And I know you guys have seen this done before because this is in the Moroccan style tutorial that I did. This sponge brush is a little bit wider than the vessel that I'm using, or the receptacle, but it'll still work. So what I'm going to do is actually apply the Mod Podge to the top portion of this receptacle, and you'll notice that it's laser cut, so it has these little holes, and the Mod Podge can get stuck in those holes. So what you'll want to do is paint back and forth, going left to right longitudinally, and then up and down, which is latitudinally, and that'll actually pull the Mod Podge out of those holes. The next thing you want to do is take your glitter, which I'm going to be using this extra fine glitter. I think I picked this up at Joann's, and I've already completed one of the projects, and this is what was left over. So I'm just going to use this smaller vessel to pour it on top to cover the top portion where I've applied the Mod Podge, and then I will recollect it because I have a little piece of typing paper here underneath to let it fall on, and then it'll be easy for me to just take and pour right back into the vessel. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and finish this. I don't know if you can see the glitter, how it glistens, because it has a little bit of iridescence to it. And I'm going to go ahead and do that around the whole perimeter of the top portion of this vessel, and when I come back I'll show you how it looks. All the way around the little luminary vessel, and the next step is I'm going to take some more of this Mod Podge onto my brush, and I'm going to apply the next layer, which I'm going to use the width of the brush to just go around the base just about this much, and then I will apply the next gradient of glitter, which is going to be this pink glitter, and then when I come back I'll show you how it looks. Next is be our third layer, which will go on the bottom, and when I come back I'll show you how it looks. Now our ombre effect is completed. So the next step that I would like to do is show you how I took just some simple 25mm gauge wire that I picked up at King Dollar for $1.25. I know that you can find the same wire. It won't be as much as this, but you can pick up the same wire at Dollar Tree. I've seen them there before. They even have a heavier gauge in the floral section at times at Dollar Tree. But what I actually did in order to make this little handle here, which later on I'll be spray painting gold, is I took the wire, I measured out with my ruler, which here it is. I measured out the length of this ruler and I cut it. And then I folded it in half and I cut it again, which gave me both of these pieces of wire. So on the end of one of the wires, I just bent it forward, and on the other end, I also bent it forward. So it looks like this. And then in the center, I just kind of guide it through my fingers to smooth it out and give it a curved shape. Then I just take it and actually want to bend it inward like this, and you just place it through the hole that's already there in the vessel, and then I just bent it upwards, and then you do the same thing on the other side, making sure that it's even, and then I bend it upwards, and then this gives you a nice little handle so that you can hang this outside. I'm going to be hanging mine from shepherd's hooks, but this is cute enough, especially after you spray paint it to the color that you want. I'm going to make mine gold, that it could line a walkway, and that would just be a nice little accent touch. And once you've got it attached, and it's, of course I'm not going to do it because I'm going to take this off and go outside and spray paint this gold, but once you finish and it's the color that you want, instead of leaving the ends bent up this way, if you wanted to twist them around, you could. I actually like it bent upwards this way, but again, like I said, I'm not done. So the next step is to actually do the embellishment. So I'm gonna take a piece of this beautiful rhinestone, and it's not ribbon, this is actual real glass or crystal rhinestones in metal. So this trim, I'm just gonna take it and roughly measure around the luminary, just so that I can see where I need to cut it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut it and measure it twice so that I can get two pieces, because I actually think it looks better with two of these going around the luminary. So I'm just gonna cut these pieces here, and when I come back I will show you how I connect it to the vessel with my hot glue. Two even pieces of the rhinestone trim. I've plugged up my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to, I like to start at the seam. I don't know why, I just always have. I'm just going to put a little dot of glue. Okay, it needs a little bit longer to heat up. But basically, I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue right here on the vessel. You can see there's a little bit of a lip there, so I'll place the first dab of glue on that lip and attach the rhinestone trim and run it all the way around, and then I'll put the second one on top of it to give me the look that I'm going for, which is this look. I think it's just so very pretty. But anyway, let's see if we're warm enough now. Yeah. And so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue and then run my ribbon. And be careful not to burn yourself. Little bit of glue, rhinestone trim, and we're gonna do that all the way around. And when I come back, I'll show you the final look. So here you go, the final look. And I hope you can see and appreciate that little rhinestone trim, because it is really cute on these vessels. Just adorable. And one thing that I really enjoy about it is that, like I said, I got these at IKEA. You can use these vessels for whatever you like, but obviously since I'm going to be using them outdoors to kind of help light the way and guide the guests into the venue, I'm going to use these little votives that I found at Hobby Lobby. Yes, I got these at Hobby Lobby and it's a pack of 12. But my next tutorial, which goes right along with this wedding series, is to show you how to take this simple votive and give it some color and bling and change it into this beautiful votive. That way, if I decide to give it away as a parting gift to the friends and family that actually come to the wedding, because I know I have already told you that I'm planning on giving away a lot of the decorations, the floral arrangements and what have you, because I just don't want to pack all of this stuff back home. This is really, really a cute little gift that I know someone will enjoy because it's very pretty. And how wonderful would it be sitting in someone's bathroom, maybe on the back of their garden tub, that they could have a beautiful little votive candle that they could actually burn while they take a beautiful bubble bath. Or even just to have it sitting on their bay in the kitchen or the bay window, or, you know, it's just a cute little basket, you know, votive holder, vessel, receptacle. You could put your jewelry in here. It could be used for so many different things, and the colors are just my favorite, obviously, since I picked them out. But anyway, that's our next tutorial, and I am so pleased at how these little luminaries turned out, even though I already had an idea, and so did you, of how it would look, because we'd already done a candle with this same type of technique. But I just wanted to show you guys how you can take something that you've seen multiple times and jazz it up just a little bit. This rhinestone here really jazzes this little vessel up, but you know, a person could use this type of rhinestone bling if they wanted to on this particular project. I just felt like this rhinestone the stones were just a little too large for this tiny vessel. But I do have larger vessels like this, which you guys will see me decorate, and I'll actually be using paint to decorate those things. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you think these vessels are as cute as I do. Please subscribe and share the videos. Definitely leave me a comment down below. And as always, have a wonderful evening. Bye.